approach it.
Don't you pay attention to GDPR?
We do. Oh, yeah, we have to, yeah.
But
We do. All of our email
believe me,
databases.
the number of things I've had signed to do anything with the BBC.
We're not BBC. We're not ITV, Channel Law.
No, I'm just saying, because they don't want you coming back at them if they cut it.
No, that's a different thing to go with.
That. So, but I always put in qualifications, which they hate it, and I say, sorry, would you rather let me have my lawyer look at it?
No, I don't think we want to do that here. So we're just doing it for the social media channels. Not sending off any rights.
And if somebody else picks it up and flags it off incorrectly.
We would have a say. We would have a little say on them. If it's a BBC, I don't know what we do. But we do check actually on that basis. We have had issues with people that have used our copyright. So,
Really?
yeah, images in magazines and that. So. Yeah, sometimes it happens unintentionally.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, that does
This is
happen. Yeah,
understandable.
yeah, that does happen. I can believe that.
But they may want to get back to this. So. Shots. This is good. I like to have
How's everyone doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
Okay, so what do we make of 46?
Gave it an 87.
Okay.
I'm 86.
Okay, and that was 87. That's pretty tight marking. I like the next one a bit more. I thought it had a little more interest on the palette. I gave it 90.
88.
I was still on 86, but
Fair
I
enough.
just thought
That's okay.
it slightly fell off on the finish.
Okay.
Yeah. This was a little bit apparent for me.
Definitely.
I went 86, but I came away and came back to it because I wasn't sure, because I could have gone a bit higher.
Don't worry about that. I mean, I do agree with you that I thought there was enough on the palette to hold the sweetness, but it definitely was noticeable. Right, I think we're ready for 48 and 49.
These are the final two.
Exactly.
There should be 48 and 49.
Excellent.
Okay, so we'll start at 48.
Thank you. You haven't picked up the face off too much.
Done well.
Just relaxing.
Thank you. I think that's all right.
48.
Thank you.
Style.
What, white clothes or the one?
Oh, your clothes are cool.
Actually, yeah, you have big
Yes,
spots.
Yeah, if I had a pair of trousers that color, I should have worn them to go with my pink
Yes, it
shirt.
would have probably been a bit loud for me. I think it would have been OTT if I'd gone for double pink.
Well, we told you. Oh, really? Okay.
No, it's in tune with the tasting.
You're more with the sort of deeper coloured rosé, right?
You're gonna go to Henley then.
Oh, right.
I'm definitely in the baby pink
Yeah,
range.
Got polo match actually
Yeah,
beforehand.
exactly.
And this is the final one, so 49.
Excellent.
Oh, that looks nice colour. I
Oh,
like
that's
that colour.
Ah,
Different.
no. That's actually definitely
That's not too
very
far.
similar to your
Pretty
t-shirt.
close to my
Yeah.
t-shirt, which is a dusty rose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Good, I'm gonna have to write that in my
Thank you very
note.
much.
Dusty rose color.
49.
Will I get any marks for that?
Veal
then,
rose. Dusty rose would work. Veal
I'm gonna
rose would
go
work.
vibrant dusty rose.
Oh, okay. Blue.
Really good to you to decide.
Well, that's right next to the
49. Vibrant, youthful, vibrant. What's that shocking pink? Shocking.
Neon pink.
neon.
Neon pink, is it?
Yeah,
Hot pink.
hot pink.
Ooh,
Neon
hello.
pink.
Sexy pink, maybe? Depending on the flavours.
Non-PC.
48 and 49 anyway.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
So what put in there first?
Okay, is everybody done?
Yeah.
Or done in?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, what did we make of 48?
I gave it a 90.
88.
I
Really liked this wine. I went 95.
That's okay, because I was on 93.
I thought this was probably one of my standout wines.
Funnily enough,
Complexity.
I just really thought it was a nice wine.
Yeah.
I love the nose, even though it's very mature.
It's
Funny
very
thing is,
I've
I've held on to it thinking, you know what, I might drink a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Which it is mature. And it does, but it has dried fruits and roasted
it's so
character.
complex.
And I really liked it. Whether I could recommend it by anything other than hand selling,
Yes,
I don't know.
it's a very niche style.
But I just
Would
thought,
you recommend it as what, sorry?
hand selling.
Okay, yeah.
It's not exactly
Yeah.
your
But do you know what I would be doing? Sorry, but this is a wine that I might, at the end, towards the end of dinner or with my cheese course, I'd open this.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then continue drinking it during backgammon or nine-men's morris or bridge or
You need
whatever.
to pick your audience,
Yeah, I quite agree.
but get the right audience and they'd love it.
But I thought it was really, really good.
Yeah, it was just, a real standout for me. And the acidity as well, it's not just that it's got this loads of complexity. It has
Yep,
all
it's
these
got
creaminess.
crispiness, it's got so much going on. I like the smokiness and the crushed dried rose petals on the nose. Anyway, apart from that, it was a pretty good one. Okay, what did we think about 49?
Fun, flowery and sweet.
Very grainy.
So it's Moscato, isn't it? I think.
Don't know.
I loved it, and for the
Yeah.
category it's in, I think
Yeah.
it's a really, no, it's not for everybody, but I
But you
think
really like
I
it.
really like it, because I know what the category is, I think this is lovely, I think it's beautiful, it's elegant, it's a very good example of the style, and I gave it 94.
That's fair.
93.
Ooh, big friends, what did you do?
I was on 85.
That's okay, because it is a style and it's not going to suit everyone.
No.
Personally, I quite liked it. I was on 90, I maybe should have been even higher. This is not a style that I personally would drink very often,
No,
but I can see its place in
but on
reality.
its style, it's been beautifully made.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I,
really good.
you know, there's absolutely, you
Yeah.
could not fault the way it's been made for this style of wine. And anyway, the color is pretty.
But it's pretty, it could have been made like a confected little cherry on, but it hasn't. It's been
Yeah, I
made-
mean, you know, it's got
really
watermelon and cherry,
Yeah.
And
but
quite
a
nice
tiny
to
hint
see
of
as
the
well.
spun sugar. And in spite of the sweetness and the grapiness,
Mhm.
it does have enough freshness to hold that. And yes, of course, you know, this is,
I've said eat and mess in a glass.
there you go.
Nice.
Very nice, good comment.
Mm.
But I do quite agree with that, you know, it is all these berries and the
Mm.
meringue and the creaminess. And if you had to eat and mess every week
No,
for
exactly.
5 years, you wouldn't.
No, of course
people
not, but
they
then
do,
you don't,
but
do
you
you?
wouldn't.
It's a seasonal. Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh, no, I think they did it one day every week for
Really?
5 years, as far as I can remember.
I don't remember the last time I didn't.
Sunday night, I made it on Sunday night.
Did you?
Yes, because we bought strawberries from the,
Oh,
we
yeah.
bought strawberries and bought meringues and we bought some nice, whipped cream made at home, so they
Yeah,
they
yeah,
were beautiful, and it was the strawberries.
We are finished.
You've done.
Done.
Okay. Well, all of them have been tasted, as you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
Do you want to go back, because all of them are back out on the counter, they're all chilled.
Okay.
Any that you'd like to taste and
Revisit.
revisit?
What I would suggest, boys and girls,
Yes.
and even me, is that if you want to retaste anything on the basis of what mark you gave it,
Yes.
please do so. And if you want to change your mark, come and see me,
Oh, okay, yeah, it's true, yeah.
because I've
Yeah,
got,
you've got all the lights.
it's all here. I mean, I've got the numbers.
Absolutely, totally agree. So anything you want to try, don't be
I-
shy, we'll bring them out for you.
I'd quite like to see, I mean, as you thought, I should have taken this on. Anyone where I was very different from other people, I guess, would be useful to.
Okay, let's just have a look.
23, please, and
20.
18.
23, 18.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think they're very,
Where you were, I was
Yeah.
really high or really low.
yeah.
I'm just looking at, to some extent, it's,
We don't do that very often now.
you
do we?
can do that. You might, I'll
Yeah.
tell you one that you might want to taste.
Yeah.
Just see if I can figure out which it is. One sec. 17, you tasted again. Because you were significantly high, well, you weren't that much higher than I was. No, you were,
23.
hang on, did I put you in the wrong slot?
Sorry.
17, I was on 83.
Yeah, you were much lower than the rest of us, who were
Okay,
90,
yeah, well, actually,
92 and
probably taste
89.
that,
That's number 23.
Because I think I might have one thing,
Yeah.
thought of it, but anyway.
And number 18.
17, definitely.
Sorry.
Okay.
What
I'd like
else?
to do the same. Bear with me, Patricia, sorry.
Yeah, of course.
I've already got
Got to mark again at the
23.
table.
here. That's number 23. Yeah, thank you. This is number 18. And then I'll come on to
27,
27, okay.
because you were quite a bit lower on that
I'm
one.
just, yeah, I'll make a list.
So I'll bring in 27 to start off with, yeah?
17, 27.
Yeah.
Should we do 27?
Yeah,
Okay.
because this is where I just want to.
And you were significantly higher than we were on 29. In fact, I should retest that one,
Okay, good stuff.
because I
Yeah,
was
okay.
way low.
Hang on, did you say?
I wouldn't mind everybody having a look at 29.
Okay, I'll look at 29 again. I didn't look at 29.
Can I up my score for number 6?
27.
Give me a
So
second.
I'm
Give
27.
This is number
Yeah,
27.
thank
me a
you.
second. Give me a second. Just go back to my
I
spreadsheet.
just smell like I want to taste it. Do you mind?
No,
if I
of course,
smell it?
go for
Thank you.
Patricia, 27 is going to be in this glass here.
Yeah, that's fine, thank you.
Okay.
Because I actually want all of us to look at that one. I'm sorry, you said for 6.
Yeah.
Okay, where were you? What was
I gave it a 92.
Yeah.
And I up it to a 94.
Okay. That might mean with the rest of us need to look at it because
Yeah.
Ollie was definitely higher. We might all
That was
want,
27, which is towards me, not that one
yeah,
there.
I know.
Sorry.
I'm gonna move that one to the side for a moment.
Okay, that's 27.
27, okay. Can we look at 27 while we're all sitting here?
So this was where I was quite low, and I think you were all a bit more.
This is your.
Yeah, I mean, the rest of us were kind of hovering 88,
You want to
89.
try
Yeah.
27?
Is it worth us? Yeah, maybe the ones we want to
Really
really try
tiny
it.
bit.
Well, just try
This is 27.
together.
Not necessarily for everybody.
Okay.
So
Um,
27, we're all looking at 27.
I want everybody to
Everybody's
look
got
at
27
27.
now, yeah?
Fine.
Because you might have spotted it and we might not have.
Very delicate whisper. Oh, everything is blind tasted here today. So, all the wines are sparkling and they are rosé, different shades of.
I think I was probably quite hard.
I'm probably about where I think I want to
Yeah.
be.
Okay.
Me too, 88, I can't.
I think I was harsh on 82. I do like getting more raspberry fruits now coming through.
Okay.
We've got
Ollie,
time.
do you have a thought on that?
We've got time.
I think I'll stick with my.
Because you are
Yeah,
listening
listening.
on.
I'm
I'm not trying to force it. I just want us to kind of be comfortable with either the mark we gave or oops.
I'd like to come up, I think.
You'd like to come back to that one?
No, come up, she's.
Oh, sorry.
I'll come up to. I think it's got a bit biscuity complexity as well, actually. I'll come up to 86.
Okay. I mean, it's valid. That just gets you closer in line with us, but you know, but I do think the wine's probably better than 82.
I agree.
And I think, let me just have a look and see if there's anything else that all of us really probably ought to be look at. It's more when one person is out of zone than when two people are out of zone.
What did we give 23 as an average, if you don't mind, when you've got a second?
Yeah, hang on. Averaged into 87.25. what, you liked that
I like
one,
that
didn't you? And I was on 88. I wouldn't mind looking at 27, and you want to look at, no, sorry,
We've
not
got
27, what's that?
23.
23,
I've
sorry.
got that in my last one.
23 again, Patricia?
23.
Yeah.
I just think it might be worth looking at it, because you were quite high, I was hovering around somewhere, and it could have just been one kind of day. Was that the first one we had after lunch? I think it was.
I think it was.
That definitely
So
means we should look at it again.
I've got it in my glass already, so I was wanted to be sure.
Number 23, yes?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And I think for no other reason, because it was the first wine you tasted after lunch.
23. Now, I can pour this for you. Are you doing it as well?
Yes,
Yes, please, I think we really all ought to.
Everybody's doing it, okay? 23. Number 23.
I've got it.
Okay, do you want a fresh glass of that, or are you okay?
Good
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that positive? Or is it a...
I still think the finish lacks a little bit.
I made a comment that I thought it was very dry,
Yeah, okay.
which may be what you're saying. No, I don't think we need to change anything, I just thought it'd be worth looking at it. And I think I'm pretty okay with where I had it.
Yeah, I'm kind of second.
That's okay, we'll leave that where it is. I'm gonna go to the blue, boys and girls, and then I'll see.
Yeah,
if
no rush, we
there's
can
something-
come back to some more after. No problems.
Oh, not to mention the fact that if I don't stand up soon, I'm gonna be permanently adhered to that chair. Oh. Age is finally catching up with me.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to sort those rest and stuff.
Do you still have 18 pounds?
No. No, why are you not sure?
That's probably when you get a high school now.
Are you?
Yeah. What did you give it? 18 originally? 18 was one of my high.
I gave it 86.
Okay.
And bumped up to 88.
What was your highest out of them?
My highest would be 94. And that's for number 6. What was your highest?
So I had a 95 for number 48. I've got 92s for 11, 16, 18 and 24. Um, 91 for 29, 21 and 32. What about your lowest?
Lowest, let's see.
Yeah, this is just as bad, isn't it? Mm.
It was 84 for number 5.
Oh, 83 on 16,
Mm.
and I did it a couple of times, 31,
Yeah.
42.
But what was
Page
it?
3 was the
I was
lowest
just having
failing.
a look at our lowest and highest out of interest.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of a really interesting thing. I mean, I gave 95 to something, and I absolutely adored it. I think it's the one that's on the far side there. And I'm probably gonna drink a glass of it. Yeah, I wanna know what that one is, because I really like it.
I'm really intrigued now, yeah, actually, to
Yes,
work
I know,
out what
I
things
know,
are.
Absolutely.
Which would be nice, having sort of, I mean, the interesting thing is.
I would love
Yes.
a top-up,
Yes,
a
a top up.
swallow of number 34.
34. Oh, but these are just now for pleasure and governance.
No business, just pleasure.
Okay, so number 34 for Patricia, let me just get that. 34.
Well, I didn't mark this as high. Oh, this is because this was a very delicate style, wasn't it?
Yeah.
1937, I gave that a run as well. To enjoy.
Yeah, I like 37 as well.
Do you have any sense, I mean, I don't know if we're allowed to say this or not, of where 34 comes from? Given that very sort of delicate style.
Okay, so here we go, number 34 for
I'm gonna
pleasure.
try 34 as well, actually.
No problem.
I just really liked it, that's why I wanted to try it.
I was much more.
No, I gave it a 90, so.
Really? Good, okay, nice. 34.
Yeah, it's fine.
You guys try again?
They are
But I had a couple of others that I really liked.
That's fine, we can get, we've got time to go back to all of them.
This one very.
But we still just keep them blank.
Yeah, and I'm an acid freak, so that doesn't ever put me off.
Right,
Hence,
that's why you
why I
really
love
like this,
the
yeah.
That was number 34.
The way you, well, not the way.
I don't really know, because I tried to jokes and not knowing where it came from. Mm-hmm.
I wondered if
Yeah,
you
lovely.
an English spot from like.
I love it. I don't know, that was definitely my favorite.
I don't know actually. I'm
But
not
you
Eastern
like it.
European. I've got everything, I'm not sure
Eastern
about Eastern
European. For
European.
what, for wine, the sparkling wine?
Yes, I've got, yeah.
But I didn't, the only
Oh,
one I
you talking
didn't
about the
like.
countries that.
Yeah, we were just,
Oh,
just playing around with.
But I'm assuming that we'll get to find out what they are.
Intrigued to find out.
Interestingly,
Japan, Argentina, Canada, England, Japan.
do you know what I would like to do?
Yes,
Just
Patricia.
because I think based on the metrics, which I do not like doing, I would like us to look at the two highest.
Just look or to
Well, taste, excuse me. Taste,
Yes.
19,
1919, yes.
and, hold on,
Altogether, you'd like to do this.
yes.
Yeah, 219.
I want to do
Very
1948,
good, yes.
just to look at those.
1948. sorry.
19 and
Yeah.
1948.
1948, yes. yes,
Actually, you see,
something
actually,
like
nine.
that.
It wasn't very good for wine, but otherwise. Only because it fell smack in the middle of two great claret vintages. 47 and 49 were stunningly great.
Yeah.
I tasted both of those, but I'm not open
I haven't tasted, I think.
I grew up with a lot of claret, and I grew up with buckets of Schramsberg. And the reason I grew up with buckets of Schramsberg is because my father had gone to business school with Davis after the war. And my father, being a property developer, sorry, this one is,
1919.
and he, as a property engineer, property developer, he sold lots, but he sold them through lots of places to build houses. And when any one of the agents that sold a lot, he'd give them a bottle of Schramsberg,
Nice.
as well as whatever commission they got. So consequently, there was always Schramsberg sitting around our house. He would buy it by the crate loads,
Yeah.
and it was always there. So if we ever wanted sparkling wine, we had Schramsberg.
Yeah, you don't need to actually drink water, you just have some Schramsberg.
So you've got 19 there, so I need to pour you 48.
Clear glass.
And then this will be 48.
I'm sorry,
That's okay.
I'm just gonna put them in the correct order for me.
48 that one.
Yeah.
48 that one.
The reason I suggest that is these are our two highest average scores
Mm-hmm.
based on metrics.
You want to draw the 48 in this
I actually really just want you guys to decide which one you think is better.
Okay,
one?
just, yeah, I think it's 48. I know that I
It's
found
savoury.
48 to be.
Yeah, what we say, red berry, we had red berry on top. 48. Okay, and then for Abby, we've got 48. Right.
Sorry, which two did I ask you for?
You asked me for 19.
19,
And
yes,
then
I'm sorry,
48.
thank you, yes, 1948.
19.
I know where I sit on this.
19.
And are you in the 19 camp or in 48? Where did you grow up in?
I grew up in Augusta, Georgia, in the southern part of the states, in the house built by my great-grandfather. That was-
House on Little Prairie.
Oh, no, house in Kansas City.
Okay.
Well, not, it didn't have a cathedral, but it had a lot of huge churches. It's a big city now, it's only about 125,000 when I grew up.
Okay.
No, my mother's family came from that. My father, Canadian, which is where I was born.
Are we,
Okay,
is this 1948?
Not even
It
wrong.
is, yes, and 19 would be that one, and 48.
The reason I say this, guys, we have to come to make a decision based on the metrics.
You know the average scores on each now. Nice.
I think I know where I sit on these, but
Well, have you got like a joint? Ooh, exciting. Exciting.
So we're gonna have to make a decision as to which one of these we think is better. The next one down, funnily enough, just so that we know, and we could retaste it as well, was by numbers, 49.
That was my favourite of all of them, but only in its category. I mean, I wouldn't want to drink it all the time.
No, but that's okay, that's not the purpose. But those three are the very closest.
If it helps, I prefer 19 to 48.
Doesn't matter, but I would prefer 19 to 48. But if Ollie prefers 48 to 19, then we need some.
On your day, on your
because
day.
I'm on 48.
Because I'm not gonna beat people up, we'll have to come to some view. The question is, which one of these do we really think we ought to be giving the rosé gloss of bubbly for this year too? To be honest, they were both so good, and the other one was gonna be number 2 anyway, but nonetheless.
Depends whether you do go for that more, slightly more savoury, rich kind of.
Like I say, almost a vino con meditazione.
I think 19 to more people would be like 19. That doesn't mean there's
No, but I'll
It
have,
still has a nice savoury complexity.
Yeah.
It's not just a light fruit one.
no.
I don't know. No, I think that's why I liked it. I really did. think
I
it
would.
was
I'm
good.
going to up mine. I'm going to happily up mine.
No, don't worry about changing the marks, because they're literally right on it, we just need to make a group decision.
Okay.
But I'm definitely in the 19 camp.
Okay.
And Hannah's definitely in the 48 camp.
Well, then we've got no. Who's the?
Well, no, then we have to negotiate to see what we really think. But Ollie hasn't decided which he prefers.
No,
Split
I
judges.
can't.
Yours
No.
loud. No.
No, I prefer not to. I don't judge it out of awards. I'd love to judge it last public, which I really want to judge, but I can't. Just to, then that way,
No, it's
Yeah,
objective.
yeah,
it's literally
Yeah.
independent, otherwise I've seen all the wines, sorry.
Yeah.
And when the wines come here, I see the wines, even if I know what one could be, it gives me a.
You've got a rough idea,
Yeah.
then, yeah.
On here are all of the wines plus their numbers, so as evidence, they go there, but we can't look at these
Until we make
until you've confirmed your numbers.
Yeah.
Once the numbers are confirmed, we'll
Yeah.
bring them out, but we've still got all of the reference here.
Have we got a sheet each?
Not for the moment, but I can bring, I'll certainly give them Tuesday, don't worry about that. yeah, we can email it to you, we might have
Please.
it, I can't remember, but
In
whatever
fact, I
happens.
wouldn't mind knowing that before I send you my notes, but you can.
Oh, no, no,
I'm not gonna get to the notes until
Absolutely.
Saturday at the earliest, okay?
Patricia, all of the information we will send to you, don't worry about that. So these are the numbers and the wineries and the wines.
What should we look at?
So if you want to taste any more wines, don't worry.
I'm happy to send you also my,
Tasting notes.
comments and tasting
If you're okay with doing that, yeah, that's fine,
Do you
yeah.
have an email?
I do, yeah. Yeah.
Apart from that for you.
Well, send it to Eve, and
Okay.
she'll be better administrative.
Have you got Wi-Fi here? Or?
We do have Wi-Fi, yes.
Okay, so
I just have to find the
What do you think?
card with the code.
I'm leaning more towards 19.
Okay, in that case, 19 will be our winner.
I just need the numbers from you, so maybe if you write them down, and then we'll start from third to first.
Okay.
Fine. Okay, on the basis of these results and the taste off,
The taste up. Yeah,
well, that's what we just did.
yeah, no, it is.
Yeah, you okay
hold
with
on.
this stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because nothing else was really close enough, apart from 49. In that case, 49 would be 3.
So number 3 is 49. Can I write on this piece of paper
Yeah, of
here?
course, yeah.
So if we do 3, it's 49. You confirm with that, are you?
Yeah.
Well, let me just tell you, the
That's
numbers, just so that you all know,
Yeah,
the averages for the two that we've just tasted, 19 and 48, the average was 91.5 for each
For
of
both.
those.
Okay, so quite close.
Identical.
Yeah, actually.
And then 49 was 90.5. The next one down, average-wise, was 80, there were a couple on 89.75.
Okay.
But that's
So
enough
it's
of
still
a
gold, and
difference.
it's still in.
They would still be in the golds, and we had a lot on 88 plus.
Well, okay, well, I think for now, let's concentrate. Number 3, you're happy with number 49, the wine 49.
Yes.
Number 2, you've decided on
48.
48. And then the number
Number
1
one
was
is
wine number
19.
19. Isn't that funny? That's the one number 19. So I'm going to find out what they are, so I don't know. And I'm going to bring it in with the black cover
Yeah.
on number 3, number 2, and number 1. And then we'll bring all the wines in so you can just see
Okay.
what's what. Then you can turn up over once
Mhm.
we've done the announcements. If that makes
Okay.
sense. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you gonna bring all the wines in?
We're going to bring all of the wines in, yes we are.
Great, so we can just drink.
You can just relax and taste them, yes. So what I'm going to do is just take the spittoons
Mhm.
and
Oh,
then
yes.
tidy up the table.
So should we
Yeah.
go
And
over
I'm
glasses
gonna,
now?
I'm gonna, yeah, please do. I'm
If it's
gonna,
okay, though, we might want to leave
Yeah,
Ace between
spittoons.
somewhere.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
bring back in.
Yeah,
Because we might drink some,
Yeah, no worries.
only because having a spittoon or a couple of spittoons,
Yeah.
makes the bottles healthier.
I carry around a spittoon.
I carry a cup.
With me now, yeah.
Number 3 was 49. Spittoons. So I did table touch. Thanks for the post. Thanks for the post.
Oh, really?
So, these two.
Do you not need that bit of paper? Can I give you this bit of paper? So whether you like Carlton or not, I happen to really love him.
Mhm.
So I've been
Really like
involved.
you?
Probably not. Don't be feisty.
So you should take.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
I said I really like Trollope.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said 12 for some reason.
So
Okay, yeah,
this
got it,
is-
got it.
This is the results
list,
here
yeah,
after.
After, but
Okay.
I'm
not
going to
yet.
take empties.
Yeah.
And I'll just take that.
I don't have any of these
That
yet.
is spittoon, and
Okay.
then we're going to put the wines in there. In a few
Okay, so
moments.
you've got space.
Guess the computer has to be temporarily closed. I would say a lot of our wines did fit into that 88, 89 bracket.
The quality is very good.
Yeah, I mean, there were not that many that were completely.
No, very good.
And I don't think any of our averages were below what I would call metal.
No, we didn't have any.
We
sort
didn't
of
have any
mandates,
absolutely
no.
desperately
No.
poor ones.
Everybody, we've got third place here. Yeah,
Okay.
so everybody's choice of third place was bottle number 49,
Okay.
which is, here we go.
Let's see
Let's
what
just do this. So, this is from Argentina. Family Shrouder, Shades of Rosé. That's
How
that's third place.
interesting.
Fantastic.
And that bottle number 49, sorry, on the back there. There we go. Number 2. And what was number 2? On your paper there. Number 2 is 48.
number 2 is 48.
48, okay.
Deseado.
So this is the second place. So this was the kind of joint first and second, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So just lost out. So let's just see.
Only
I thought
just.
this was, yeah, I really like that.
You really like that.
This is Mizal, 48, and they're Rosé. This is Croatian.
I went Georgia.
And that's, what is it, Croatia? Top left of Croatia is, I can't remember, Istria. So that is Istria.
I definitely.
Really
think
good.
it's
I think they're lady winemakers, either two sisters that make the wine there.
It's nicely done.
Exceptionally good
Yeah,
wines.
that was
I like that one when I was tasting out there, I must say, so I'm
Yeah,
pleased that
we
was.
did too.
Yeah.
And we're bringing out number 1.
I really like that. Funny, I thought it was Georgia.
Well, but the.
So number 1 is
but
number
still,
19.
Same kind of area.
Number 19 is the number
This is a bit
1
more
place.
classic, yeah.
So, and this one is, this is Karlovec, which is Penina, so Slovenian sparkling wine
Yeah.
rosé.
Yep.
I believe that won a trophy with Glass probably last year in the first aid category. So it was seen as an exceptionally good wine.
Yeah.
Even then,
Um,
so come back again.
Yeah, so number 40,
Number 19.
number 19,
19,
excuse me, number 19. So there we are, so number
Fantastic.
19, so they're the 3, and we'll bring all the rest out.
Yeah.
You can look at the wines on the paperwork there.
I would allowed to, yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
turn it
And then I
over.
might want a taste of something.
You can taste any of them again. No problem.
Amazing.
We'll bring them all out for you.
Now I really have to go back to Slovenia.
I've never been.
Well, I've been there a lot, partly because my husband was born.
Plenty of
But
time
also,
to relax.
I've been to so much of the
Yes,
whole of
you're right,
Congo and
so
Italy
really
and
stuff
Austria.
and
Styria.
brilliant,
All
yeah.
the numbers, yes.
So
And I'll send you all my detailed tasting pieces.
Yeah, those are great.
Good, nice there. Oh, I did like the Mizan from Croatia. So,
It's a very different style.
So we have Slovenia, Croatia, or neighbouring countries, and then Argentina.
But there's almost nothing consistent between the climate
Yeah, sure.
and anything else.
Not really.
Slovenia and
We've
Croatia.
got Southern Hemisphere, and we've got 2 from
Okay, that's good.
Northern.
So that's you, that's what you tell me.
Well, yeah, that's, I think it's good.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's good as well. I think, seven.
Yeah, take a few, because you can always.
Deleting is quite simple.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's really good. One more. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, some of them might be. No. Just easier.
Yeah, it's much
Okay.
easier. Thank you. So when you go, get one and go, okay.
See what else we've got here.
Wow. Oh, I'll keep these separate.
It's one of those. What do you do with all of them tonight? Have we a party?
Well, Eve's there's some ladies coming over on Saturday that like to taste different wines, so Eve's going to showcase some wines there.
Oh, fantastic. Right,
There's
Thursday.
one business partner, investor in Glass Coffee's
No, I'm
coming
just trying to
tomorrow.
see what it is that I might want to taste.
And a lot of the stuff, as the neighbour tells us, is really great. So
Oh, it
you
does.
can't,
You can't, it's not possible.
if we drank that, we'd be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
We
they
can't.
Wow.
And
No, it's what, I mean, we have the same, they've done the FCC, so I live really close to the school. I take home as much as I can and I decant it into samples and I just then put it into, I add, great.
What was this one?
Aspire to try and keep it. The sparklings, you can't really do that.
No.
It's easier with.
Not very long.
I mean, the idea, I mean, all of these I've reviewed on the Vino numerous times anyway.
Yeah.
So I may just take one wine and just enjoy it. It will showcase to the ladies, the
Yeah.
public that they're out there, so it's an educational process for them.
Yeah. Sorry, go for it. No.
We're a bit, your list, your list, if you don't mind. Some of them are nice, but they won't last. It's a shame because they are such good wines, but you need like
You just can't,
several
yeah.
months to enjoy this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Relaxed.
This been passed through, but.
I wonder why I didn't like this so much.
What was that?
Mind you, it's not my
The
favorite.
Ferrari.
Yeah, it's not my
Ferrari,
favorite.
the Rose.
Oh, shit.
The square box is in the corner.
Might be one.
You got your glasses still? Yeah, they
It'd be interesting to know what your personal favourites were.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
Like your,
so-
your highest scoring on your own.
I'm happy
Good idea.
to.
I've done that on my spreadsheet, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, I mean, like to here now.
Oh,
so-
I see.
Oh, because then it's like you, like your individual. picks.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, mine in fact was,
Yeah, it's your
That
pick.
is a solid.
It's category, you know, you wouldn't want to have.
It's in its, in its category, it's
Yeah.
exceptional. It usually does win a trophy.
Does it? It's
Trophy
really
will
very
be
good.
yeah.
Very, very good.
So I thought 48, the Mizal Rosé
Mizal.
set
So the
was,
second one.
I absolutely thought that was probably, outstandingly my favourite. And then after that, number 11, which was the Diana
Diana, so Slovenian.
Fruit Rosé,
So
and
it's
then
a order.
also 16.
16, Rivula. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, you're going to start Rivula.
And then 18, Fox and Fox. Where's Fox and Fox?
Sussex.
Sussex.
Yeah.
I think
Oh
it
yeah,
was,
Sussex, yeah, very good.
So
Johnny comes to
I
mind.
thought, okay, that's interesting. That was really savoury. I actually put it in Italy.
That's interesting.
And then 24 was my next.
What's it
And it's very oxidative style.
That's the Jordan, that's
Germany.
Germany, I think.
well, I now know
The
why I
countries
was
are on
rescued.
Abby's list.
Well, you can have that petroleum kind of
Oh, fantastic.
character.
What was your standout one then, Tricia?
My standouts were definitely the number 19, which was the one we gave the top prize to.
Okay, the Carnavet.
We've got, I love number 23,
Which was.
Camel Valley.
You know,
Which is-
exactly, yeah, I get that.
And
I know.
I've just bought
Camel
X
Valley.
number of cases of Camel Valley's
Well, that's
rosé.
great.
I
Well,
love
Which
it.
is the rosé sparkling that will be served at our son and future daughter-in-law's
Oh,
wedding
lovely.
in August.
Well, I always say that the rosé from Camel Valley is my favourite English sparkling
It is,
rosé.
honestly, it's so good.
It's totally reliable.
Yeah.
What was your standout one then?
Number 6.
Do you like number 6?
That was number 6.
That was
Slovenia.
Slovenian. Been a labour, I think.
Yeah. Oh, right.
What
Which
else did I
countries
like?
were 27
So
and
what was
28?
the New Zealand wine? That's interesting.
Oh, I'll tell you the other one I liked was 34. What was 34?
34 is from Slovenia again.
They got
Slovenia's
very-
done well there.
That was another one that for me was a real standout.
21 on it. Can I have
So
a
these are the
21?
three.
23.
21, number one, Abby's
That's
list.
Camel
Yeah.
Valley.
21 is yes.
Oh, yes.
21. Yeah.
Hannah wants to look at that one again.
Yeah, I'd like to have a look at 21.
Yeah.
I actually
Tasty,
think
maybe.
it's quite high.
I'm sorry, we talk about looking at them, but what we really mean is,
Just take
Sorry.
please give me taste. Have another look. May I please have another look? I'm gonna have a look at Camel Valley. I might as well get used to it, I'm gonna drink a lot of it.
Green bottle.
Very Valley's over there.
Be careful.
They're quite nice.
I love it.
It's always reliable, as I say. So.
Better than.
Just about to put it in the Camel Valley and the
Well,
Anyway,
Carnavet
it's-
in comparison.
Well, actually, we got, half of what we got was the rosé, and the other half of what we got is the
Standard rubric. Envy.
Yeah.
This
not
rosé
Andy's
is.
anniversary, that's my favorite, but
I
it's,
think this is the 19, I think, vintage.
yeah, I think
So,
the- mine have moved on to the 20, because I only bought it.
You don't.
No, wait,
Yeah.
no. A while ago. early as January, so we might in fact have
And
it.
stored it in cellar.
No, it's, yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
that-
yeah, no,
No.
we've got it, we physically have it in the cellar. A proper cellar, 13 degrees maximum, usually it's down around 10. In fact, you have to bring the reds up a couple of hours before you even consider the idea of having them for dinner.
What, room temperature?
Well, not even room temperature, just to get them to the point where you can smell.
Yeah.
Because 10, 12 degrees is hopeless for red.
Too low.
What did we take it to?
Yeah, I don't know. I usually like that more than I think I did.
So I'm hogging the sheets if you want to have a look.
Yeah, but to be fair, I think I like their white more than I do
What?
the
Camel
rose
Valley?
Bottega.
Oh, Bottega.
No,
That's what I was saying.
Camel Valley.
Well, saying that, I've had Bottega Rosé Prosecco, one of the first I had,
Mm.
and that was one of the best. But that was in a clear bottle. So whether or not that was a pre-commercial release issue, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. But that was really good.
I still do like them.
But the Bottega, you're quite right. The brut, just the standard brut in the gold bottle is better than the rosé for me personally.
Personally for me too.
Yeah.
Really good. It's been fun.
Yeah.
So what's really surprising, I guess, is like the number of really high quality ones from Slovenia. I mean, I'm.
Slovenia is really good for me for traditional methods, especially kind of like Western side, so Gurits and Bordeaux.
What was the thing that somebody mentioned about Rubula?
The Ribula is
I think it was one of Hannah's that she liked.
is it this one?
No, it's been
Called
encoded.
that.
Yeah, that was,
That's Spaniel.
No.
Really scored highly a lot of the Eastern European wine, just consistently.
Yeah, I mean, which I think is something that they really ought to try
That's the one.
and promote.
yeah, exactly.
What's that? Slovenia?
Well, yes, exactly. It's the Slovenian wines are just consistently.
Well, the thing is we've tried to do that. There isn't an actual official kind of representation.
No.
5 of the top ones are trying to do that, but they're having to make the whole system themselves.
Yeah, I still think that, well, they probably should appoint me as their ambassador and send me off to talk to whoever wants to hear about it and make sure there are enough samples faffing around. Seriously, I mean, I think that would actually be something that could be promoted effectively. Not only the fizz, but
There's
the wines in
something's
general.
something's not quite right there, because they used to have the Ljubljana international wine competition, the oldest in the world, but that stopped. So
I
it just
think I
shows,
don't know
because
why.
they adopted PR agency on board, suddenly, bang, it's gone. Or, I think I judged either the last one or the penultimate.
I would love to do that. One of the few.
Well, the wines, I must say, Slovenian wines, or Croatian, are exceptionally good. I think the whole side central, we call it Central European towards
Yeah.
Eastern European, is exceptionally good quality. I mean, I've been to Slovenia, I've been to Georgia, but anywhere else I've been, Hungary, was it? Romania?
Romania.
I think Slovenia is the,
Well, the other thing for me, of course, is that there are so many, at least if you take just the border between
it's the,
Kolio and Styria, Austria,
yeah,
and
yeah,
Slovenia,
yeah.
that you get,
So the northern part,
well, they have some wines there, but most of it's further inland, so that's more continental, but they still, because of the height, the
well,
altitude.
they get the influence of the Alpine freshness.
Exactly,
But I think when you go a bit southern, then you still get the Alpine, but you also get the Mediterranean.
exactly, yeah, or the Adriatic anyway.
Yeah.
Which of course, the Adriatic is part of the Mediterranean, but apart from that,
Yeah,
let's don't get too technical.
And what
Is that a
else?
yellow card?
Email you
Probably.
this.
Oh,
Maybe
is
if you
there,
answer back, it's a yellow card.
is there, 1.5, so Tenerife?
And if
Something-
you do something really naughty, it's a straight red, then
Uh,
throw them off.
It's just a Spermanti,
It's
but
just- Okay, but they are
Which is
raising it.
The way our
They
federal
are
treats
usually
people who
36
get a
months.
little too pedantic.
Can you see the Tenerife? Is it there? So
Yeah, it's aged
it is
36
aged,
months.
I think they have a 12 month,
Yeah,
but that may
that's-
runs through, I don't think they've got, I think 36 months for the rosé, but the brut, they've got 12
I
and
think-
36.
I think they might 12, I think
I would
they
do
do
the other
12
way
and 36
around.
on both.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do it both.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
typically, there's less aging proposal on the leaves, because, I'm starting to chat, but because you want to retain
Okay.
the nice red fruit character, and
So
to get
So it doesn't
too
say like
then you
DOCG.
lose the
No, it
fruit
doesn't.
that
So,
everybody
yeah.
wants in a
It's
closet.
just,
Obviously, I don't know what
By the way,
that
thanks
is.
for the
Last
suggestion.
question.
Oh, that's nice.
They are quite nice.
This was really fun, as always.
I think on the whole, there's quite a good level of wines here. I heard you mention,
We didn't chuck anything out.
no,
I mean, almost everything would have fitted into silver and gold.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
on averages, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very good.
I mean, in the grand
Yeah.
scheme. So I think that is a big puzzle.
Rosé.
And even if there were a few, when you
Oh, the
drop
venti
down
venti
into
was the light
average bronze,
Yeah.
yeah.
wine,
there's still
which was
wines
that.
that you would happily,
Okay.
most of
Well,
them.
like here.
There wasn't a
Yeah.
wine I tasted that I wouldn't actually drink.
That's
If
like, yeah.
that makes any sense, you know,
Yeah.
there weren't things I was gonna shut down my.
That was the wine that was quite light in your bottle, in your
Yeah,
glass.
yeah,
remember?
It
So
does,
it's
but it's
orange.
still almost more goldy than
That's
it
actually
is.
Lambrusco. It's
So Lambrusco,
Lambrusco
venti
Rosé.
venti. In here, you can always have nice rosé, orangey colour, but in the glass, it certainly would break that.
Well, to be honest, you lost that tiny bit of peach that you get in the bottle. Which, okay, then I'd buy it on that. And as and that
Maybe
is,
it touches
you
like
know,
it is in the
no, no.
fruits.
but what I did say is I judged it as a wine, and I actually think I gave it a pretty good score.
Can I try and?
What number was that one?
Can I try and
Chris,
Yeah.
what number was that one?
The venti venti was number 9, Patricia.
Okay.
And for the question about whether they're in clear glass or not, you can see it's probably about 50-50.
Yes, I know, it's interesting.
Actually, do you know, funnily enough, having decided that I wasn't gonna pay attention to the fact that I could barely see even any peach, I gave it a 9.3.
All right.
It was 94 vintage.
So I clearly love it as a wine, I might have another sip. Could I have another sip of that one that
What do you
has
have?
barely any color? I gave it a 93.
93, well,
Well, because I decided that I was not, that's great, I was not going to, in this case, completely, I was gonna judge it as a wine, and give it a mark based on it being a wine. And in the bottle, buying it, you'd be okay. It's just kind of tricky in a glass to find.
depending what
the
angle
pink.
you got it at, because like towards the fireplace, it's white when I looked at it in your glass. But there, I don't know, even there, it's
Still very
it's
pale,
still
but-
very pale, yeah.
But even against this, you know,
Yeah.
but I think my point is, in the full bottle, you can see that it's a very pale rosé. One of the wines, Hannah, that we showed in whichever, whether it was course day 3 or course day 4, was pretty much like this. In the bottle, you could tell it was a rosé. If the question didn't say, these are 4 rosés from different countries,
Yeah.
you would not have picked that up as a rosé. So, you know, that's one of those things, I mean, and for me, the absolute requirement is that a rosé has to have at least a hint of pink. It can be, when you do pepper beets, it could even be almost onion skin or shallot skin color. Like,
Very
when you
nice
make,
to
when you make shallot, sauce to go with oysters, they absorb that pinkness out of the shallots. But I think my point is, I just think going down this Provençal route of almost no color is
So there's
just
some quite, I
not.
mean, some are relatively dark in
Yeah.
shade, I mean, this one.
And this is the one that this is the one that won last year, one of these.
I know that's a big, I think that's Luxembourg, wasn't it, Belgium? Luxembourg?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those. that
Big
came
Brut,
to
I
the
tell you what,
top
the Big Brut for me is a really good example of what a rosé should be. It's not too complicated, but
Yeah, it's really good.
It is good.
What are the,
Finding
what
them
are
is
the
difficult.
trade varieties in the German, so what's in 14?
Probably Dornfelder. I don't know, grape varieties, hard to decide. Where does it come from?
Or is that, so it's Mossenbacher?
Mossenbacher is Austrian.
No, German.
No, German. Mossenbacher
Yeah,
is German.
yeah.
And the grape, I
So,
wouldn't even know
yeah.
what something.
Probably Dornfelder and some other stuff.
Yeah,
So that's the Mossenbacher.
okay.
Where's your training certificate taxable?
Yeah, yes, that's one.
Oh, okay.
I think so, yeah.
Just a question.
Why would you do it?
Well, now let's do it here.
I don't know, if it's a flexible one, I know sure it is,
I-
because you've got set times.
I have a set time.
Oh, okay.
No, I just wondered, because I know there's quite a lot of
If it just says an
Germany's made
peak
a
or-
more traditional method,
um,
sackboy,
set
not
time.
like Chardonnay being around.
Wouldn't know what that
Actually, but
is
maybe
influenced
no.
by, no.
Off peak. Is it off?
Yeah, it's a big. Anytime after 9:30.
Oh, okay then. How much did you say by going off peak?
I didn't buy it. He did.
Sorry, so, working weight is just equal, I'll wait.
No,
for
just
someone
a
else to do
breed,
it.
just,
It's just easier. Easy helpful.
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah,
That's
that's
fine.
fine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, yeah, that's
No
fine.
worries, I know.
Because you
got
probably
to do
have to
it
get Paddington.
afterwards
Well,
anyway.
they got to Paddington and Paddington to Twyford.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Because I go through Paddington on the Baker Loop,
Oh, okay.
but it's Liverpool to Oxford
Yeah, yeah.
Circus to Baker
I'd
Loop.
like to get a picture of
Oh, yeah,
the judges.
yeah.
If you don't
Well,
mind.
no, absolutely.
Oh, I think that would be okay. With glasses?
Oh, yeah, we should have a glass of something.
What's open to it?
Or you can hold the winner.
With each other.
Oh! I wouldn't do that.
We'll have a tiny bit later.
Oh, I better have it. Which one is that?
That's how you go.
Just for the photo.
And actually, the
Happy
fact
to
that
do
it has
it. Yeah, go on.
color is probably a good
Yeah,
thing.
It's
So,
perfect. Matching your cross and
Sorry,
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what.
except that it has writing on it, but the pink kind of shows.
thank you very much.
No, it's fine.
And pink and green go together. And then you can send it to me.
All right. Oh, come on then, come on in.
Come on in. Oh, we should have the guy in the middle.
Yeah, we should do it.
Okay, a little bit. And that a little bit, bear with me.
Cheers.
There we go.
Thank you.
Good stuff, nice, thank you.
Yeah, go ahead. You know,
I'm
I'm
very
you,
good at
I'm
keeping my
perfectly
hands
happy.
busy.
Oh, it's fine, I'm for you to use this stuff.
Yeah, no,
That's
just
fine.
fine.
I'm gonna go and do
It goes to one people, it doesn't go to things that are too technical. One of the chaps that I do all this crazy Trollope, Anthony Trollope novel stuff with.
We're live, yeah. Just in case. Just in
No, that's
case.
okay. No, but, he spent 3 days at William Fair Farm in Shabby.
William Fairfax, okay.
Who's one of the top producers of Shabby.
No,
Not
I-
Rosé Shabby. Don't worry, I don't mind live. And the fact that I have outside interests besides
No,
wine
we're
is a
all
good
busy,
thing.
but nonetheless, our top three were chosen, and thank you everybody for watching.